Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Relapse Tackle. In this video we're going to be painting with the army green. I'm going to show how to make this transparent. So we're going to be painting up a ½ ounce poison tail because I have quite a few of those already poured up. This one's out of a modified mold. I'll show in another video how to modify that mold to make this. Because they usually have a second keeper like this back here, and they don't have that metal bait keeper. They have two lead ones. So one of those lead ones would be for soft plastics, and then this one up here is for holding your skirt. So what I'm going to do is get my tank going. I got a couple magnets, like I said, right underneath here so that it's harder to tip over. I don't like using this tank, but I have not filled up my other one yet. So, got my gloves, got my forceps. So I'm going to grab a hold of this guy. They lock. Then heat this up. You don't have to put as much heat in it as I normally tell people to put it in there. And then grab your Teflon pin just to keep paint out of that hole. You see a little bit of lead through the paint. That's alright. Okay. So you see it's actually kind of heavy. And usually I would leave this cool down so I don't risk pulling the paint that's right around that fiber weed guard hole. Sorry, can't speak tonight apparently. So as you're heating it up, keep rotating it. And as long as you don't put that paint on too thick, and once again this is the army green, so you don't want it too thick. You can sprinkle it on too, so it doesn't go on too thick for you. So I'm gonna let this cool down a second. I'm gonna get my eyes ready. Just stick them there. I wish I could find eyes that didn't have the adhesive on them, because most of the time they stick to your tweezers, make it hard for you to transfer them. Alright, so I'm going to heat it again just a little bit, just so I know that that paint is still hot, because I'm going to take this army green paint and actually turn it into something it's not. So I'm going to press those eyes in, lock them in like I say in a few of my videos. So set it on there. So like I said, that adhesive that's on these, just it's a pain in the butt. It sticks to this tweezers, and now I'm sticking my fingers in it. Damn it. Level that back out a little bit. I think I can save it. And if you try to hold them from the outside, it doesn't always work either. Try it though. The adhesive on these eyes though is pretty darn good. Like it won't let go of my glove. I usually don't fight them this much. So make sure that's hot. Press it in there. Make sure it's locked in. I'm just going to heat kind of the underside and the top side just a little bit. I'm going to take this cheap glitter here, dip my finger in it, and then I'm going to sprinkle a little bit this red flake in there. And this cheap red flake You don't want to heat it up too much because it'll actually turn kind of orange. So if you got a little bit on the eye, that's fine for now. You can see through it. All right, so that's the glitter I used right there. Now I'm going to take my 1/8 inch clear fiber weed guard. The one side is not glued or melted. This side's melted. That's the end that goes in. Now I'm going to take some of my Loctite Ultra Gel, and I'm just going to put a very small dot. The smaller the amount, the better. Make sure you stick this in the right way. And I'm just going to rotate it around a little bit. Make sure that glue is spread through there all the way. Like I said, that little bit of flake that landed on the eyeball, that'll wash off later. It's not stuck in the eye. But I wanted to do a watermelon red using the army green to match my watermelon red skirt tab here. This one was a pre-made one. It's not very many strands. I usually put a lot more strands in it than that. So I will have to buy up some bulk stuff and make it myself because I'm not too thrilled with this. Okay, you want to flip it back so that the outer one is pretty even with the inside one. If you do it the other way, this won't fan back far. It won't fan back all the way to the other end. And sometimes you are looking for that look, so I'm not in this case, so I'm just gonna slip it on this way. So there's a couple colors that you can do this with Stardust. But not all of the colors. Be careful, make sure the paint is not too hot. You don't want it melting into your fingers. And shove that up over. I think I caught the skirt tab strands in my bait keeper there. Okay, and then you can rotate your tab because that kind of helps spread them out a little bit too, evens them out. You'll want to make sure that this glue is set up all the way, but the paint itself is ready to fish right now. And those eyes are locked in because I pressed them in. And like I said, that little bit of flake that's sitting on the eyes, that's going to wash right off of them. And then usually add a stainless steel wire to the skirt. I cut the stainless steel wire. I've shown that in a couple of my other videos. Cut it in a U, and then I slip this around. Slip it around that rubber band, and then pinch it. I'll take my pliers here. If you twist it too much though, you can cut through all of that and cut into your strands. So you don't want to twist it too much. Like that. And then I'll cut the end off. My cutter. Put it in the trash though, because the less those little pieces of metal go flying all over the place. So you usually try to leave 2 or 3 twists, and then I'll bend this back. It can be a pain. And grab it up here, kind of press it down, because I don't want to get poked on that thing. But that helps hold the skirt tabs longer, gives them a little bit more life. Because that rubber band will deteriorate, dry out. There you go. Give the video a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more videos.